Hey guys, how's it going? It's Jesse, the Couch Movie Critic, and once again we are back in the kitchen, and today we're doing a very special unboxing. Today we're doing an unboxing for the PlayStation 5 Horizon Forbidden West, the special edition, as I said, on PS5. For those of you that follow the channel, you know that I'm a gamer, you know that I'm a huge fan of games. I gotta tell you, I got my hands on the complete edition of Horizon Zero Dawn, the first game in the series, telling the story of Aloy and an Earth that mankind's civilization has fallen and has risen from the ashes again 3,600 years later. And it is a phenomenal tale, phenomenal game. If you haven't played it, go get it. But because of me being such a big fan, just like a God of War game, I had to have the game, pre-ordered it, got it today. It released on February 18th. Excuse me, and I got it, and I just can't wait to break this thing open. This is going to be what I'm going to be focusing on gaming wise for the next couple weeks. I'm super excited to see new parts of the country, new game mechanics. A little scared of the underwater components because I hate underwater gaming for some reason. It gives me anxiety because I'm afraid of drowning. It's a weird thing to say, but it is the truth. One way I'm afraid to die is that. And I had to share the unboxing with you guys, so enough yammering about it. Let me go ahead, let's get to it. But before I do, don't forget, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And as always, if you have any questions, comments, concerns, ideas for unboxings, please feel free to reach out to me. My contact information will be in the description down below. Let's go ahead, let's get to it. On the front, as we can see, the special edition has some magnificent artwork. Great image of Aloy, her staff, her focus in her ear, some of the new characters. I've heard this character, I believe his name is a Tremor Tusk. We got another saber-tooth tiger looking thing here. I believe this is a silver wing, if I remember right. You can see the remains of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco because she's now on the west coast of the country. She's moved from the Midwest to the West Coast, and we could see the infection here in the background that's taking over the world that she's trying to cure. PlayStation Studios, Guerrilla Games, Teen ESRB. Go ahead and take a look at the top. At top, it's just blue. Looks like it's just a bit of the sky that wraps around on the left side. Oh, that's a great shot. If you see this, it actually, the artwork wraps around. It's got the PlayStation logo, PS5, Horizon Forbidden West, and a great shot of some of the newer robot animals. Look like they're velociraptors. I'm loving that. On the left-hand side, it wraps around further. Same thing, PlayStation, PS5 logo, Horizon Forbidden West. And it looks like some of her companions or possibly some of the villains that she'll be facing off to chasing here. Let's go ahead and let's take a look at the back and see what it says here about everything. Horizon Forbidden West Special Edition includes the full game, steelbook, mini art book, and digital soundtrack. Made in the United States, Horizon Forbidden West Special Edition includes a voucher code to redeem Horizon Forbidden West digital soundtrack, account for PlayStation Network, and internet connection required for code redemption. See important health and safety warnings in the PlayStation 5 setting manual. Software subject to license and limited warranty. Oops, and hit the camera. PlayStation.com. One player, you will need 98 gigabytes of minimum storage. So you may want to finally get that expandable memory, unless, of course, you got the PS4 version, in which case you can use a traditional external, regardless of if you're using the PS5 or the PS4. And it's got the standard online features, PlayStation teen, blood, language, use of alcohol, violence, in-game purchases, warning, blah, 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 blah. That's the thing that kills me. That's the thing that worries me. I hope to God this isn't filled with microtransactions. I doubt it is. None of the reviewers mentioned it. I am hoping that when they say in-game purchases, we are talking about expansion, like what happened with the original game. You had the expansion DLC, which was an amazing addition to the story. The Frozen Wilds, I'm hoping that's what they mean by that, but fingers crossed. The bottom, just a white box, nothing special there. Let's go ahead, let's grab the trusty orange knife, and let's open it up. And once again, as always, keep my fingers crossed. I'm going to cut it down here. I'm trying not to cut myself. I'm trying to cut it where it won't damage the artwork. And definitely, again, try not to cut myself. Go ahead here. I'm going to put this guy right here. Let's go ahead, and it is a slip cover box. So we're going to go ahead and, oh, that is so nice. That just was so satisfactory the way that slides out. You'll see the half cut box here. The steel case is just phenomenal. We're going to pull everything out in one chunk because it does come out in one chunk. I'm going to separate these two right here. I'm going to come back to the steel case, but first I want to take a look at the art of Horizon Forbidden West. I had the DLC or the complete edition of the first one, so I have the art book, but it's actually virtual. This is really nice to have a physical copy. It's got the art of Horizon Forbidden West. The art of Horizon Forbidden West. Dark Horse Books. Gotta love Dark Horse. A comic book company that now does some amazing art books. Let's go ahead here. Oh, here's got the standard publishers. Wow, that's gorgeous. And that is a great shot of Aloy. She's out in the wilderness. And you can see that infection just starting to destroy the world. I wonder how this has to resolve itself with the AIs from the first game. That's a beautiful, beautiful set of pictures of the different environments. Aloy here coming into these new structures that are collapsing. The polluted water being affected. The robots. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Let's go ahead here, make sure we're not missing any pages. Wow, look at that. That is absolutely gorgeous. That's San Francisco, if I'm right, or what's left of the remains of San Francisco. That's absolutely just breathtaking. It's one of the things about this game is it's just so beautiful. And there it is. There's Aloy underwater, some kind of underwater dinosaur-looking machine, which I think is fascinating. Also, I'm terrified of the underwater. Almost looks like another civilization of people living out in the desert. Aloy again. Let's go ahead here and keep going. Oh, wow, that's gorgeous. So she's going to actually, looks like she's going to actually head out to the remains of the Golden Gate Bridge. That's just gorgeously stunning. Scars of War, this one's titled. And it looks like, I guess these are the remainders of the machine from the machine war that they talk about in the first game. And that we see in flashbacks and through the stuff. There's a great shot of Aloy. Just a classic image of her with the bow pulled back. And it looks like these are some of the new equipment, pieces of equipment, her staff, new types of bows that she's going to gain in the game, which is great. Oh, wow, look at that. That's awesome. New costumes for Aloy, new satchels, new weapons. I mean, there's just, it looks like it's just an absolute abundance of richness that the game's going to have. The tribes, we're back with the Oseram once again. Love the Oseram. Great character designs. We're going to keep going. We got the Utaru. So I don't remember the Utaru from the first game, so I believe this is a new tribe we're going to be encountering. We got the Quen, again, not a name I recognize. Looks like they're a seafaring tribe. That's interesting. Love the almost Aztec style to their way they dress themselves. That's pretty cool. Then we've got the Tanact, again, another completely new tribe. Love that they're tattooed and painted from top to bottom. Very interesting change of pace for them. Just a beautiful view of a cityscape here. Just amazing. Wow. I don't even know who that is, but they look beast. That mask is absolutely ridiculous. Cityscape. Fallen long neck, it looks like. Just amazing. Amazing bit of art. Wow, some more characters. Just some of these designs are amazing. More of that war paint and tattooing. Love it. Cityscapes are just amazing. Regala. Traumatus looks mortifying. Oh, wow, look at that. These dudes look sick. Look absolutely mean and vicious. Well, this is a good size art book, too. Let me tell you. They did not chimp out on this. Sometimes these art books are a handful of pages. Buy the whole book. This one is, I mean, we're up to page 40, guys. 41. Amazing artwork. Oh, look at that. Cauldrons. Cauldrons are back into play. Wonder where we're going to find the cauldrons. Looks like some of the cauldrons are underwater this time. Oof, that's going to be scary. There is the giant snake. The machine's a giant snake that we saw in the early content. Some just amazing looking machines. There's a tremor tusk that they keep showing and everybody keeps talking about. I'm excited to see that. Look at the sheer scale. There's a turtle that was in that 50 minutes of gameplay as well as in the early trailers of the game. And there we go. We got some another great art. This time around, it looks like these are more domesticated animals. So it looks like some of the other tribes have learned to domesticate the same way, or override, in this case, the machine. So that's pretty cool. Love the textile. Looks like kind of like the sequential tiles that showed up on our armor if you beat all the cauldrons before, or even some of the virtual stuff. but that's the Art of Horizon Forbidden West. This alone, I gotta be honest, was worth the extra $10 to get this version of it. Let's go ahead and take a look at the steel case. Steel case is absolutely stunning. I mean, it's the exact same artwork that we're seeing on the front of the actual box itself, as you can see here, but there's no adverts, there's no labeling, it's just the pure image, and I absolutely adore it. On the top, same thing, it wraps around the top. On the bottom, it wraps around the top as well, all the way to the side and all the way to the back, and wow, that's amazing. That's an amazing view. Golden Glade Bridge, some of the new creatures, and these are definitely, looks like some of the other factions that she's fighting that we can clearly see. So this thing is, I mean, the Steelbook, I'm not a big fan of Steelbooks. I think they're cool. I don't really care one way or the other if I don't get them, but I'm loving that this came with as part of the special edition between the Steelbook and this art book. I am super stoked about this whole thing overall. Let's go ahead and I'm going to use a little bit of movie magic to hide any codes, and we'll go ahead and pop it open, take a look and see what comes inside. So there we go. Let's go ahead and move this over. Let's pop this bad boy open and take a look and see what it comes with. And boom, there she is. There is Aloy on the cover, looking absolutely fierce, with a new rideable. Oh, by the way, if you hadn't heard, this flying machine is, according to what the developer said, flyable in the game. I'm looking forward to that. There's some of the other snakes looking creatures. Let's pop the disc out of here because I want to, once we're finished looking at what it comes with, I want to go ahead and take a look at the overall aesthetic of it. Let's see what else comes in here real quick, and I want to look at that background plate. Horizon Zero Dawn. This is the Forbidden West digital soundtrack, and it's the code and the instructions on how to download the digital soundtrack to the film. Then also you get included for pre-ordering and getting this version, you get the Nora Legacy outfit and the Nora Legacy spear. So it's kind of cool. It kind of looks kind of retro, kicks back to the first one, PS4, PS5. On the back side, we have the digital code again, and we have the instructions on how to redeem it. Looking forward to both of those. And man, oh man, this is the only time that I kind of wish I didn't have the Steelbook, because that internal artwork is absolutely stunning. I mean, Jesus, man, it's amazing. Look at how beautiful it looks. The different machines in the middle, Aloy there looking off into the distance, the future, what's coming, her staff, and then this amazing other character that's over here. Got my mind spinning of who is that, what is that. Wish I could see her face. This secondary disc component doesn't allow for that, but it is absolutely gorgeous. Anybody who has the first game, they know that the insert art pulls out and you could actually reverse it and have that panoramic view on the outside, which is how I have mine set up. I almost kind of regret it, but it is still so cool to see that they did something on the interior regardless of it being a Steelbook. And I'm really looking forward to getting into this game, playing, cutting my teeth on it, and seeing what new adventures we have ahead of us for Aloy. But that's it, guys. That's everything that's included with the Horizon Forbidden West Special Edition, which includes the art book, the DLC content of the soundtrack, and the special costumes. And I cannot wait to lose many an hour playing this game. I hope it's fantastic. I hope I didn't mess up by pre-ordering. I try not to do that, but this one was just so well worth it. And that's everything that's included. As always, guys, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And thanks for watching.